Isaiah 10, verse 12. And it reads, wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high looks. Brakathiyawa, Yahweh, Brakath Shai. Brakath Yahweh, Brakath Shai. Brakath Yahweh, Brakath Shai. Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who teach one of rule well, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akim, the fellow laborers, the hope for the elect, pushing this truth at risk of their own lives throughout the four corners of the earth. To the Aquith listening, and learning, Shalom. This is Shema from the Pillars of Benjamin Camp here in Toronto with another lesson. And this place, Babylon the Great, America the Great, their pride, their haughtiness is being broken. And who's doing that? The Most High Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Right? Zero Hedge article, August 15th, 2022, the year of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai turning up. Home builder confidence plummets for 8th consecutive month. Worst slump since 2007 crash. Right? And confidence in everything. These Edomites, confidence in everything is going to slump. It's going to continue to plummet. It's going to continue to plummet. It's going to continue to plummet. 8th consecutive month is going to turn into 9, 10, 11, 12 months, 24 months, 3 years, 4 years. Right? Lord willing, we're not here another 5 years. Lord willing, this place, the Most High Abba Shimon Shai makes the time short, speeds it up. Let's get that. It's in Sirach. Sirach. Make the time short. Remember the covenant. Right, Lord willing, the Most High, I think it's 36, speeds it up. Sirach 36, verse 7. Verse 1 points in verse 7. The points in verse 8. Verse 1. Have mercy upon us, O Lord, Adawan, power of all, and behold us. Right? Behold us. Yasharallah, the children of Israel, the sons of Israel. Israel being a people before a place. So-called indigenous, so-called Latino, so-called Negro. And send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. All these other nations that seek not after the Most High by Shemel Shai. All these heathens, the wicked, the Moabites, Ishmaelites, Esau, Edom, Ammonites, Hamites. Right? Send your fear on them, O Lord. Verse 3. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power. Right? Show your power. Bring the plagues, bring the pestilence, bring the famines, bring the sword, bring the destruction. Show your power, Lord. As thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. Right? The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahweh. And let them know thee, as we have known thee, that there is no power but only thou, O Yahweh. Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm. Right? Show your signs. Bring the plagues. Break their high looks. Beginning with Esau, Edom. That they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Salakia. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Here's the point. Make the time short. Right? Speed it up, Lord. Remember the covenant being agreement. Right? That the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shai made with Abraham. And let them declare thy wonderful works, right? The Most High, this is the spirit we're in, man. You know, speed it up. When we see things unfolding, prophecy unfolding, it strengthens our faith, man. You know what I mean? Psalms is it 105? Psalms 105 verse 9. So 105 verse 8. He hath remembered his covenant forever agreement that the Most High made with the Israelites. Israel being a people before a place. The word which he commanded to 1,000 generations, which covenant he made with Abraham, and his oath unto Isaac, no one else, and confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, no one else, and to Israel for an everlasting. What does everlasting mean? Covenant. What does everlasting mean? Right? And the Most High, the scripture we opened with in the day when he's about to we'll read it again in Isaiah 10. Everlasting, eternally, eternal, eternity to endure forever, right? The Most High made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, an everlasting covenant, right? I'm going to the scripture again, Isaiah 10 verse 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, right? And what is that work? These curses, man. This punishment, the affliction. We're yet this day in the land of our captivity, serving out punishment. So when it's about to be done, Lamentation 4 verse 22, right? Right? What's the Lord going to do? I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria. The stout heart, stout mind. Let's look at this word stout. Because these Edomites are proud, high looks, arrogant. Let's look at this word stout. Stout heart, heart being mind. Stout, Godel.
Strong's H 1433. Godel. Godel.
Right? Greatness, magnitude, magnificence, pride. Right? Esau, Edom. These ruling class elites. So-called white man. America the Great. Babylon the Great. Rome 2.0. I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria, America, and the glory of his high looks. The glory of his high looks, right? And what's the glory of America the Great, Babylon the Great? The land of opportunity. You can go there and make it. Trade, merchants, traffic, their infrastructure, their military, their greenback, their dollar. The Most High bringing all of that low, right? All of it. Home builder confidence plummets for 8th consecutive month. Worst slump since 2007 crash, right? And this is just the tip. This is just the beginning. The Most High is not done. Verse 13. For he saith, by the strength of my hand I have done it. Right? That's their pride. Oh, I did this. Right? These Idumeans. Oh, I did it. It was the strength of my hand. Right? And by my wisdom. Right? This is their high looks. This is the glory of their high looks. This is their stout heart being mind. For I am prudent, and I have removed the bounds of the people, and have robbed their treasures, and I have put down their inhabitants like a valiant man. Right? But it's the Most High set them up, man. Scripture said Babylon hath been a golden cup. Right? It's the Most High set them up. right? The Most High gave them the power seat. Verse 14, and my hand hath found as a nest the riches of the people, right? Everything they found, they've gone forth raping, murdering, robbing, and stealing, right? And they say it's their might and their wisdom that did it. And as one gathereth eggs that are left, have I gathered all the earth, and there was none that moved the wing, or opened the mouth, or peeped, right? And this is America the Great, Babylon the Great's MO, their claim to fame, the colonizer. Right? Scripture came to mind, but it escaped me as quick as it came. Lord willing, the scripture comes back. Right? But this is what America the Great, Babylon the Great has done, man. Oh yeah, it came back. Thawada Yabashimoshai Thawada. Job 30. Job 30. Right? The basis of men. The Most High set these guys, the Most High set them up. Right? And it's the Most High breaking them now, man. Right? Mass starvation is coming. Tent cities like like never seen before is coming. Homelessness is coming. Devaluation of the dollar, it's coming. Job 30. Job 30. The point's in 8. Job 30 verse 8. They were children of fools. Yeah, children of base men, you Edomites. Basest of men. They were viler than the earth, right? Profane, vile. And now am I their song, Israelites. Yeah, I am their byword, right? We're at the bottom. Nigger, spick, wetback. Piece of shit. Right? We're their byword. They're on the top, we're on the bottom, but the Most High is about to bring them low. Right? Isaiah 14. Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14. Slovakia. Satan, yo. Isaiah 14. Where's my sword? Come on, here we go. Here it is. Isaiah 14, verse 13, and it reads, verse 12, and it reads, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Right? Your rulership. Heaven being your rulership. Right? Lucifer meaning the illuminated one. Right? These ruling class elites. The illuminated ones on the left-hand side. The light bearers on the left-hand side. Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations, right? That's how low you're going to be brought, man. And we're witnessing the beginning of it. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, right? This is what Esau has done. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation, right? So they're ascended up. They rule this. They're in rulership. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? Exalt my throne above the stars, right? They're proud. Right? Stars being the children of Israel. Exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, the children of Israel. So you are above. We are the. It's been reversed. The base man is at the top, and the sons of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, Yasharallah, they're at the bottom. Proud. They're proud. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation, Israelites, in the sides of the north here in America. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, right? That's your satellites, your GPS. I will be like the Most High, right? You feel you're the Most High because you could track everything. Everything's on doorbell cams, satellite cams, and images. Now you want to usher in your grain of rice so you can take it to the next level. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. You're going to be brought low. Hell is a condition. Hell is a grave. And what's your condition going to be? 1,000 years of hardcore slavery. You Edomites. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, all these other nations, and consider thee, saying, is this the man? Right, Idumeans, you ruling class elites. Is this him? You banking families. Is this them that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Right, is this the man? Right, this cuts wacky tacky. Wacky tacky will say this scripture right here. Oh, Lucifer, son of the morning. Wacky tacky teaches that that's fallen angels, man. Right? Is this the man? Right, you Edomites, you Babylonians, that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? You Edomites, you Babylonians, you Rothschilds, you DuPont, you Gettys, you Rockefellers, right? You're about to be brought down low, man, right? We're seeing the destruction. Your kingdom being brought low, being broken. Obadiah 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, right? Your pride has deceived you. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, right? The clefts of the rocks, right? Esau is Edom. Esau is Mount Seir. Petra, ancient Petra. Those were the clefts of the rocks, right? The Caucasus Mountains, the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, right? He's in rulership, so he's puffed up, right? Who shall bring me down to the ground? This is his mindset, man. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? Their time is through, man. Their time is through. As sands of the hourglass. Stay prayed up, pray without ceasing. Kwame Ashrala, Wa, Abad, Baba. Shalom to the hopeful elect.